So, I joined the OdoSMP, and within my first few minutes on the server, people were already giving me things. Someone even gave me a full set of diamond armor, and somehow, a few minutes later, I was killed by the king of an entire empire. Thankfully, keep inventory was on, but I still lost a pretty important amount of money, and somehow, the person who killed me ended up taking me home on a ghast. Yeah, this server was already getting interesting. When I first joined the OdoSMP, I honestly wasn't expecting much. I spawned in, looked around, and almost immediately, someone gave me a full set of diamond armor. I hadn't even done anything. I had literally just joined the server. So within about 5 minutes of joining, I had basically skipped the entire start from nothing part of Minecraft, which was pretty nice. But now that I had all this gear, I needed somewhere to use it. So I started exploring the map, looking for somewhere I could eventually build my base. The map is split into 4 different zones: North, South, East, and West. I wanted somewhere with enough space to build something big, but I also wanted somewhere that actually looked good. I didn't really have the entire design figured out yet. I just knew I didn't want to spend my time building another dirt house with a bed in it. I've got slightly higher standards than that. Yeah, slightly. And while I was exploring, I ended up getting recruited into the Westerners of Sun. The Westerners controlled the western region of the map, and apparently the nation had recently gone through a pretty big change. Luna had succeeded Spirit as emperor, and Luna had divided the nation into 5 regions. The capital was Luna, with 4 other regions controlled by Zuchi, Varahir, Aether, and this guy. Yes, literally, this guy. So technically, I had just joined the nation that was still being built and organized, which meant I had a lot of space to work with. And after that, I ended up leaving the server for a bit to do something in real life. And when I came back, I had a completely different problem. I needed XP, so I could add enchantments to my armor just in case any PvP would happen. So I started asking around to see if anyone knew where the XP machines were or how I could get XP bottles. I was basically just trying to figure out how everything worked, and then I ran into Spirit, the former emperor of the Westerner Sun. And this is where things went wrong. We were just doing whatever we were doing when suddenly he hit me with a firework and it killed me. Yeah, I genuinely wasn't expecting that, and normally this would have been a lot worse because thankfully keep inventory was on. But there was still one problem. On the OdoSMP, dying means you lose around 15 to 20% of your money, and I was actually saving that money for my base. I needed it for blocks, materials, and basically everything I was planning to build. So after getting such a good start on the server, I had just lost a chunk of my money because I got hit by a firework by Spirit, who apparently wasn't trying to kill me. Apparently. And because Spirit felt bad about killing me, he decided to take me back towards the western region himself. But he didn't exactly choose the normal way to get there. He brought a ghast, so now I'm being escorted across the overworld on a giant flying ghast by the king of the Western Empire after he had just accidentally killed me. I don't think this is how diplomacy is supposed to work. Eventually, I made it back towards the western side of the map, and after everything that had happened, I realized something. Omo, I still don't have a base, and since I'd already joined the Westerners of Sun, I figured I might as well build somewhere in their territory. So I started looking. I went through a few different locations until I found the right place for me. But there was something about this place. The terrain wasn't that good, so I had to head out and gather some resources to fix that problem. And then I started working on the terrain. I didn't want to build the entire thing in one video because honestly, that would probably take me forever. So for now, I'm just going to start with the foundation, and this is where the base officially begins. It's not much yet, but I've already got some pretty big plans for this place. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. I joined the OdoSMP with basically nothing, somehow ended up with full diamond armor, got accidentally killed by a king, got transported across the map on a ghast, and ended up finding the place where I'm going to build my home. And this is only the beginning, because next time I'm actually going to build this thing. Thanks for watching. Bye.